Breaking news. Home servers are amazing. Okay, maybe not breaking news, but having a home server is seriously cool and handy. I use mine as a home media server. It runs Plex, which lets you stream your media collection from your TV, like you have your own personal Netflix. I also use mine as a photo server. Image is like having your own version of iCloud, where you can view your photos on a hard drive from anywhere. Oh, and I also recently bought another mini PC to run retro games. Anyway, there's one problem with my setup. It's messy. Messy, messy, messy. So to solve that problem, I looked into getting a server rack, which is just a rack to keep your servers organized. You could buy one, but I heard that you could also 3D print them. I've got a Bamboo Labs A1, which is a seriously good printer. One of the popular 3D printed server racks is called the Lab Racks, which was designed by a cool guy called Mklements. Shout out to him. So I ordered the materials, which showed up a week later. I got PETG filament, which is more heat resistant than the regular PLA. Here's me loading it all up, and I got printing. This took about a week as there were a lot of parts to print. So while that was all printing, I took a break and went about my life. At some point I went and got some bagels, which were very tasty. I also got to finally cleaning the exterior of my house. That was less tasty. Okay, I think the printing is done. By the way, how cool is this mesh? It's for the side panels and provides some airflow. Pretty neat. Construction time. As part of the design, you had to melt these heat-set inserts into the plastic pieces, so you could later screw everything together. You're supposed to use a soldering iron, which I've never done before. What could go wrong? I actually messed up and ruined my first attempt, so I had to reprint a part. But eventually I got the hang of it. The trick was to not use any pressure, and instead let the heat slowly melt the insert in. It took a while as there were a lot of pieces, but we got there in the end. Now I had to put it all together. I struggled to find the right bit for the Alibaba screws that I ordered, but an old IKEA tool did the job. So here I am screwing the pieces, and I've got to admit it was starting to look pretty legit. The whole server rack was surprisingly easy to put together. And here it is! What a beauty, and it looks even better on my desk. It feels pretty sturdy too. I also printed some mounting brackets for the servers. Firstly for my new retro gaming PC. It fit like a glove. Then one for my Plex/image server. And finally a little shelf to put my hard drives on. It looks kind of janky, but in an organized way. By the way, I got everything off MakerWorld. Chances are, whatever your machine, some cool people have already done some designs for them. And wow, my desk is way cleaner now. And also, I now have more street cred. Oh, by the way, I ended up replacing Batocera on the retro gaming PC with an OS called Bazite. That's for another video. But it lets me run Steam on it, so now I can play this cool sheep game. Yay! My partner told me I'm supposed to ask people to subscribe, so please subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video, where I take my retro gaming to the next level and make it portable.